What? We are live, so.
Cool. I was just going to say, if you change the link on that, it's going to take away our TV playlist. But anyway, hello, everybody. Welcome to being a part of the full moon sound ceremony. Sorry for a little bit of a glitch here at the beginning. Because, you know, full moons, they do some crazy things. But CeeLo is getting some technology organized, and I am going to do a little reading for you. You can't see my camera, so I'm just going to do my best to show you some cards and let you know what is up. So thank you for being here. If you're tuning in through time and space, maybe this message is still valid for you. But right now we are in the full moon in Scorpio, and it says it's time to release negativity. So if you were viewing this and tuning in and experiencing the full moon in Scorpio, there's a lot of energy on the rise right now. There are a lot of people that are, you know, just getting fired up. They're feeling the surge of the springtime. It's also the pink moon. The weather is changing for some of us that have cold weather for part of the year. We're starting to feel the warmth, the excitement of, again, the spring and the pink moon. So I'm going to read what Moonology has to say about the Scorpio moon. To me, the Scorpio moon is, well, first of all, I'm a Scorpio moon sign. So what up, Scorpio signs out there? CeeLo's a Scorpio sun sign. So we got lots of Scorpio vibes here at Bring Me to Life.
From what I understand, I have 4 Scorpios in my chart.
Oh, I could totally believe that. Scorpio energy is usually mysterious, mischievous. They have a lot of energy. They like to have fun. And yeah, they're very sensual and creative beings. And they like to, you know, break the ice for people so that they can lead the way. So Scorpios are very interesting energies. Also says, Moonology likes to say, so I have this little Moonology book. It says, for the Scorpio full moon, if you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this time as a very direct message from the cosmos to just stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless, and it's time to release any sort of negativity you have around the situation that you're asking about. And if someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This time heralds an emotionally intense era, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. So it's time for us to feel all of our feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air, and when this time comes, if that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything that you feel is toxic. So for some, however, this time may be totally different. Your sex life can improve, or you can make a new effort. You can be activating your magic on a new level. And it's a reminder that everything you need is inside you to bring your desired results. So as we said, Scorpios like to, you know, use their magic and help lead the way. It says this is a time for emotion, so it's better out than in. So be feeling those emotions if you're going through a shift of sorts. And it's time to move from living fearfully to living more joyfully, more exotically, more adventurously. And it's okay to have your suspicions of situations, but remember that grudges are toxic, so let things go. If you're in any sort of argumentative situations, it's not necessarily saying that you have to be the bigger person, but it's saying to, you know, take yourself out of the argument because it's just not worth your time. The teaching of this card says the full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail, and it can herald a vindictive end to a time or an era, a relationship, or a job that is no longer serving you. And it can also be a time when we want to be good, but we are feeling naughty. So if you are experiencing this energy, no matter when you tune in, you may be being asked to explore your dark side or your shadow self. Scorpio energy has a lot about pulling out your shadow self. And it's also saying that this is, again, just a time of magic. So if you're thinking of making magic or activating your magic, looking for your personal superpowers, this is your time. So pretty cool messages there. Scorpio vibes. Again, Scorpio energy is really just about, you know, exploring. Scorpios like to explore. That's probably as part of my shadow, is that I love to explore, and I explore many things at once, like 10 million paintings all at one time rather than focusing on one, and so many other things. So yeah, the Scorpio energy is very strong right now. I've seen a lot of people that are just exploring who they are, exploring what they want in the world, exploring their missions, exploring their magic. But be careful, because if you mess with Scorpio energy too much, you can get stung. So don't get too crazy, don't get too out there, don't get too excited too fast about things, and just kind of go with the flow. Scorpio energy is about trying to, find the flow. We get really excited really fast, and they're really, spunky creatures and spunky energy, but we need to learn how to navigate it so that we don't get overwhelmed and burnt out quickly. So cool. I can do the collective reading unless you want to do the meditation first, or what you feeling?
Let's just go ahead and jump into our ceremony, and then you can do your reading.
Cool. We're gonna do a little sound ceremony. I'm gonna play my drums. Sila's got everything set up. He's got my singing bowl with him, a quartz bowl. He's got some rain stick and some flute. And we're just gonna take you on a little journey and allow you to use this time for yourself to reflect on, things that maybe you want to enhance in your reality. Maybe reflect on your shadow a little bit. What's coming up for you? What's something you would like to heal? What's something that you would like to explore on a deeper level? If you're feeling mischievous or naughty, how can you channel that energy into something productive and fun for not only you, but the people around you? And yeah, I'll let Silo do some meditating and set some intentioning.
Cool. I was thinking I'll start with the singing bowl, do a little meditation, and then you can do your thing there. And we'll go from there.
Just let me know.
Cool. Let's all get comfortable, and if you can, close your eyes. If you have a phone, maybe put it on vibrate or turn off the sound, because obviously you don't want to be hearing that while you're meditating, because then you're going to be wondering what was it. But if you can, silence your phone. And just begin breathing consciously. Just be mindful of your breath. And allow yourself to be mindful of anything in your thoughts. Allow yourself to be mindful of any emotions. And just notice yourself as the observer. You are not your feelings, you're not your thoughts or emotions. Those are what happen to you, and you observe them. So just observe without becoming attached. Take a deep breath in and a deep exhale. Feel yourself becoming more relaxed. Allow your body to sink down into the ground. Give yourself permission here to let everything go. Let all of your thoughts go. Let everything that you think of as you, let all that go. Let your beliefs go. Let your ideas of who you are go. So that you're just existing in this moment. Just being an observer. Beautiful. This is a great space that we're creating together. Now, if you have a specific intention for the full moon or for this ceremony here, go ahead and set that intention now. From here, all you need to do now is just relax and enjoy the music. Before we end our sound ceremony, I would like to do 3 ohms, and you're welcome to harmonize with me out loud or in your mind, but just feel the vibration and feel yourself being uplifted so that you're able to really find whatever you need to succeed. So the first ohm, deep breath in. All right, let's take one final deep inhale and hold it at the top. Just feel that energy building as you hold your breath. And just keep holding for as long as you can. When you can no longer hold your breath, and if you're ready to come back, you can exhale, letting anything you need to go, and come back from your sound ceremony. Thank you all for being a part of this. I know Shannon's going to do a general reading before we hop off and do the private readings for anybody on our Patreon. If you'd like to join our Patreon and join us for more events like this, you can do so at patreon.com/BM2L network, or you can go to bringme2life.com, and it's all over our website, and it says join our Patreon. So
yeah, and Patreon, we do sound ceremonies, we do card readings. Sometimes we do a monthly workshop, and there's all kinds of fun stuff there. The more people we get on there, the more cool stuff we'll have to offer, and it's a good place to build community. So we would love for you to check that out. If you don't know what Patreon is, it's a portal that you get access to your favorite creators that you support with a micro donation, which means a small donation of like $1 to $10 to $11. We have a $20 tier where you get all of our bonuses, our extra episodes for our podcast. If you haven't checked out the Bring Me to Life podcast recently, we've got some good content on there, some good stuff. We just made 200 episodes of high five content. Go check it out at bringme2life.com. I'm going to grab my cards here, and we're going to do a general reading. And if you like to get a private reading, again, join our Patreon, or you can check me out at shantasticshine.com, because I do like in-depth readings. We can do past life sessions, Akashic sessions, quantum healing sessions, all of that fun stuff. But right now we're just going to do a general reading.
General reading. You can do a general reading.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one too. These are all great. All right, so the collective vibe is, you've been making a wish, you've been calling in more abundance, you've been calling in more prosperity, you've been calling in all kinds of fun stuff. This is a sign that the fulfillment of wishes is here. This is a powerful manifestation time. A lot of times we say wait to manifest things at the new moon, but right now with the Scorpio moon, it's about uncovering the shadows. So it's about pulling in what you really want, what your deepest, darkest desires are, which may be a little bit more mischievous and rowdy than your typical desires and wishes. But it's saying to, embrace that little bit of an edgy side and to, stand on a leaf, which, leaves they wave and things are happening there. So it's not necessarily telling you to just climb a tree. It's telling you to go out on the limb and to have an experience and to call in what you really deserve. That being said, we got the fertility card, which can mean a couple of things for those that are looking to be more fertile. This could be a sign for you. For those of us that like our fertility to be in our projects and our creativity, this is also a good card for that. And it represents the birth of new projects or the expansion of something that you've already planted, like a seed. We did a seed planting workshop last week on our Patreon, which you can check out. And it's all about planting, both the metaphorical and the real seeds. It's about that time of year to be getting your baby plants out. But in general, this card is a reminder that you are full of ideas and energy and new soul energy and just this idea of being able to sprout and get rooted. And she's got some beautiful leaves in her hair. So we got this like leaf trend going. And in this deck, when I see the leaves flying like that, it typically means there's an abundance or there's this wave of new energy and growth that is happening. So we got a lot of growth, a lot of change, a lot of wishes. And this is a good card too. It says love begins. So all over, we got good vibes coming in for the Scorpio moon. I know there's a lot of different videos and mixed signals going around that this time can be scary for some. We got Mercury doing some crazy things. Pluto's doing some crazy things. If you want more, Pluto is doing some wild stuff.
Don't worry, it's not even a planet.
That's you might get in a fight with some people about that. But Pluto's doing some wild stuff. You want to know more about that kind of thing? Go check out our friend BP. She's got an amazing video on the Scorpio moon, and I believe we have it featured on bringmetolife.com on the TV section under forecasts, energy forecasts. But this is the Love Begins card, and it is a reminder that it doesn't just have to be romance. It can be a fling. It can be a love with a friend or a partner of some sort. It doesn't have to be intimacy. It can be deepening the love with your family. It could be getting a new pet because we have the fertile energy and the fulfillment of wishes. It can be the love for a new job or just the love and the passion about a project. But again, we have the bowl being spilled here, which represents the abundance flowing into our rainbow river, which shows that it's going to be really important to balance out our chakra energy and to also, give as much as receive and to be willing to be in the flow of that abundance of love and other stable offerings, because we got lots of wishes, we got a lot of fertility, and overall this is a great reading. It's making me feel really excited. We got the rainbow, which shows that if you've been having a little bit of a storm, the sun is coming out now and it's time to breathe and expand and to enjoy this time of wishes and to not be afraid of the opportunities at hand. So
beautiful.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great full moon this month, and even if you're watching on demand, I feel like the energy can still exist for you.
Yeah, there's a divine time, and if you're finding this, there's a reason, there's a message here for you. I hope whatever your wish is, that it is fulfilled.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody for joining us, and if you'd like more, join our Patreon. Otherwise, we hope you tune in for all the other things that we do.
Stay awake, shine on always. Bye for now.
And namaste.
Happy full